Hello, grandchildren. Today I thought we'd talk about something kind of fun, and that's laughing. I like to laugh, and I know a lot of you like to laugh as well. Some of you enjoy reading joke books. I know because you've tried to tell me some of those jokes as well, and some of you are pretty good at it. Well, actually, probably all of you that try your hand at telling jokes are good at it. Lots of different kinds of jokes, aren't there? Knock-knock jokes, and jokes with puns, and jokes with funny endings, and why did the chicken go across the road? Those kind of jokes. But there are a lot of different things that make us laugh in life. Seeing something pretty, seeing a funny play, watching somebody do something silly sometimes. And when we laugh, we like to laugh with somebody. We like to laugh with a friend or with somebody else in our family. We like to laugh when we win a game, or when we've done something really good physically, like kicked the soccer ball into the goal. Or if we've played a really nice piece on our musical instrument. That makes us laugh too. And other people might chuckle as well. But like I said, we like to laugh with other people. One of the things we never want to do is laugh at other people. So if somebody makes a mistake and is embarrassed, we don't laugh at them. If somebody trips and falls and hurts themselves, we don't laugh at them. But if somebody wants to make fun of something that they've done about themselves, to laugh about themselves, it's okay for us to laugh. So for example, if I picked up my pen and I took the lid off, and for some reason I tipped it upside down and started writing with it on my notebook like this with the wrong end, I might start to laugh. And it would be okay for other people to laugh with me. There wouldn't be anything wrong with that, as long as I'm not making fun of the person that I'm laughing at. There used to be a magazine, or it's probably still out there, called Reader's Digest. And Grandma Freitag used to get that, and I would read the section called Laughter. Laughter is better than medicine was the name of the section. And I think what was implied by that is that if you feel like things are going wrong in your life, it's good to have a laugh. It's good to get together with your friends and laugh with them and have a good time. It's also good to use music for those things, or to remember that God loves us too. When I'm thinking about my mom was the oldest of 11 children. She was born in 1920, and her very last sibling, which was a boy, was born in 1940, and there was 20 years between them. So there were 20 years between them. It's quite a long time. But one of the things I remember very well about my mother and her 5 sisters was then when all 6 of the girls were together, they would talk and they would laugh so hard that they would almost fall on the floor laughing. They would just start giggling, and they would tell stories from their childhood, and they would laugh and laugh and laugh. And it was almost contagious, the laughter. You couldn't help but laugh with them. One of the things that they did every time they got together, even when they were in their 70s or so, was they used to make their legs bare and compare their legs. And I think that when they were all young girls, teenage girls, and older, for some reason there was a little competition between them as to who had the best legs. And so as they got older over the years, they would just keep up that funny practice of making their legs bare all the way up to their knees and comparing them. So we have some pretty funny pictures of Grandma and her sisters together, like on a couch or in a line of chairs, all showing off their legs. I'm sure that there are some other funny things that we laugh about. Sometimes you may have heard somebody say before, when they're in a sad situation, well, you have to laugh or you would cry. When you hear somebody say that, what they mean is you can react in 2 different ways to a situation. You can either laugh about it and say, well, that's life. It's just something I'm going to learn a lesson from. Or you can cry and say, oh, poor me. Oh, poor me. This happened to me, or this happened to my friend, or whatever. And so I think the implication is that sometimes it's okay to laugh instead of cry. There's nothing wrong with crying either. Actually, you probably know this. We cry when we're happy, and we cry when we're sad. And it's good to cry when we're sad. That helps us process the emotions that we've got. It's a healthy thing to cry when we're sad. But I'm sure that if you haven't experienced this yet, you will. That you will cry in your life not only when you're sad, but also when you're happy. Some of those times are like at weddings. I can remember crying tears of joy at the weddings of our children, or at a baptism, or just even at the news of a child being born, a grandchild being born, a child and or a grandchild. When Grandpa first got the news of, that I was expecting our first baby, he was extremely happy, and he went over straight over to our piano and played a song. He played Praise to the Lord the Almighty, the King of Creation. And I saw a little tear coming down his eye because he was happy. He was crying because he was happy. And then we laughed together. Little did we know what a wonderful many years we would have together with our children and our grandchildren, and still will have, as we speak with you on Zoom during these pandemic times, and also as we are able to be with you together in the future. We love all of you. God bless you.